really like to hear about how your teams, I think you said 2,500.
That was before the pandemic. Of course, we then had to relook at our staffing levels in order to guarantee the survival of the company. That was a difficult time in our organization, and I perhaps would not want to scratch on the old wounds. I think what's important is what are we doing about it now?
Yes.
And I think that it's fair to say that people are a cornerstone of every business, especially in hospitality. I said that operations are there to underpin our commercial teams, and there aren't any operations without the people. Without the people, a hotel is just a building.
Sure.
That's the reality of it. It could be as luxurious as it gets, but without the people who create the culture, who create the vibe, who create that feeling when you enter, it is really just an empty shell. And I think that for us, the focus on people, on development, on recognition has been more important than ever. As I said, we really put a lot of emphasis on growing our own talent. Majority of our GMs, general managers, are people who used to be head of departments, who used to be, like myself, receptionists or team leaders. So we really put a lot of emphasis. Of course, talent acquisition has become more difficult than ever. It's fair to say that there is a shortage of labor on the market, and that has got many reasons why. I mean, it is said that through pandemic, 1 in 10 would have left hospitality industry and rebranded into a different industry. Of course, it's natural. There was a lot of uncertainty. Furlough, was in place for more than a year. So I cannot blame people for not having that trust in hospitality. And I think that people like me, it is responsibility on us to be able to rebuild that trust. That hospitality creates incredible career opportunities. It's a very friendship-led business. We all like to think that we're friends in hospitality. I have some incredible memories from my time in hotels, and most of my true friendships are as a result of working in Edwardian. And I would like that spirit to transpire further and for the public to see that hospitality is a place to work again. Of course, in order for us to be able to do it, we need to set these people to win. So we need to develop them, we need to teach them, we need to understand the differences, as I said, between generations. It's the first time in history that 4 generations work together, if you think about it. As our age span grows, more and more people remain actively in duty. So currently you have your baby boomers, you have your silent generation, you have your Z-gen, you have your millennial, you have your X-gen working together.
Wow.
And whilst you can't categorize people, you can kind of see that each of these groups represent different set of needs. A 21-year-old person will have a different set of needs than a mature 40-something, 50-something father or mother of 2. And you can't just take people in that vanilla magnolia approach. You need to seek for ways to individualize that process. What makes people satisfied at work? I think that happiness is a word that I try not to use, because that's a term that is quite difficult to pin more to, but that overall satisfaction. I think that there needs to be a level of fulfillment. If we're all free people. That's a great thing about this country. We're all free men. We all have a choice. And those who choose to be with Edwardian or any other organization, I think that need to feel something in return, whatever that is. It could be a sense of accomplishment. It could be a sense of security. It could be a sense of fulfillment. My manager listens to what I say. I have guaranteed that if something goes wrong in my personal life, my company has got my back. I can develop, I can speak freely, I can be who I am, I can express myself. Many other reasons, and they're quite individual in my view.